Welcome back everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. I've been sick a couple of days, so I haven't been making a video recently, but I feel a lot better today and thought I might give it a shot. So for today's video, what I want to do is create your own unique robot using information from the internet. So in the future, I want to make more videos on HTTP requests and database management. But for now, I just want to make an easy example of how you could use the internet and displaying the information on your mobile apps. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've just created a new Flutter app, and what I want to do first is go down here and just also, again like every time, just delete all the unnecessary code that they give you at the start, and we can create our own. So first I would like to just return a new scaffold, and I want to set the brightness to brightness.dark, make that dark mode. So let's save that and run the app. Alright, there we go. So what I want to do here is inside the scaffold, I am not going to create an app bar. I'm just going to set the body to a list view. There we go. And the children. First, I want to create a center widget. So I just want to basically name the app at the top. So let's make a container, and inside the container we'll just set a text widget, and what I want to call this is a Flutter Bot. Flutter Bot. There we go. Let's see if that works. There we go. Also I want to put just some padding at the top. There we go. So what I want to do here is I want to just change the style of the text. Text style. Let's just set the size of the font to, say, 50. Okay, nice and big. Now you can also change the font family, so you can change it to a different type of font, but what I want to do today is I want to download a font from the internet, which you could also use inside your Flutter apps. So for this I already downloaded the font, but you can just go online and there is this font website, thefonts.com, where you can just search for any type of font you want and then you just download it over here. So I got this Tron font and I downloaded it, and what you will get is a .t. Let me just see over here. Yeah. So you create a font folder within your app. Over there I've created the fonts folder. Yeah, there we go. There's my font. It's a .ttf file. So how you would get the font is by going to your pubspec.yaml file, and down here in Flutter you would set the fonts. First you have to set the name of the font, so let's set the family to Tron, and then you would set the path to asset, and that is in fonts/tr2in .ttf. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. So in your main you would go down, and there in your text below the font size, let's set the font family to Tron. and we would save it. There we go. So there you can see your font changed, and we can also set a color. Oops. Set a color to colors dot. Let's make it this sort of blue Tron look. There we go. So there we have a Flutter Bot. Now below this I want to make a text field, so you have to put in some text to generate the robot. And I will explain later how that would work. But for now, let's just set here a container, and let's set the width to 240 about, and the padding, let's give it some padding of 30. And what I want to do here is set the child to a center widget again, and the child of that would be a text field. So let's save and see. Yeah, okay, there we have a text field, but still we would have to what we also can do here is, because now it's very wide and you would not want that, so let's just create another container, and this container, let's give it a some padding on the sides, so left, or we give it a, actually not padding, let's just give it a width of, there you go, 240, and a height of, let's say 40. Okay, so it's just a straight line, and there's a lot of properties that you could change within the text field. But for me, what I want to do is I want to set the decoration. I want to make it sort of an input decoration. So let's say input decoration, and set the border to an outline. Ooh, let me see here. Outline input border. There we go. There we go. I think that's fine. Now what I want to do is I want to set the label text to, I think you can just, so let's write robots name. Let's see over here. So there we go. There we have a nice input widget. You click on it and you would have to enter the name, like Bob. Now what it should do is it should generate an image of a robot down here. And how we would do that is, like I said, there's this website RoboHash, which I have over here. And basically it's a very fun website where you just enter any text. It could be anything, and once you click on generate, it will generate a robot. It has this big list of robots that you could use the image. So click on generate, and it will on the side. So basically if you click robohash.org/ any number of text, it will just send you back this image. So basically what you would do is you would have to create a text and add that text to the website, and it will return an image. So firstly, let's go to the top here. Let's just close that. Let's go to the top here and just create a string. And let's call it name. And down here, after the label, let's call onSubmitted, and let's pass the name and what basically should happen here is it should return the image, but it should do it asynchronously. So we call show dialog, and the context would be context, and next up we would call a builder context. There we go. And next we would call a builder, and the builder would return and here we have to build our context. So within the builder we would return image.network. So basically you just enter the website link and it would return the image from that link. So in this case the website, let's just go back. So it's robohash.org. Just exit that one, and then we just paste it over here. And what we want to do is we want to use that name after the .org. So you use a $ and brackets, curly brackets, and then we just put in the name. And this will return the image. So let's see if this all works out. Let's go back to our app. Let's put in a name, Bob, and let's click enter. And it would return, there we go. There we have our image. So whenever you can put in any name over here. So let's say you put in Sally, and this would generate a different robot. There we go. And that is a very simple example, but it's a very important concept, because in reality you would always use some sort of API or database where you have to send and receive information. And this is just a quick example, very fun. There's many APIs where you can look for different information or different pictures where you can display on your application. So if you want to, you can read up a little bit more about it and try some apps on your own. Anyway, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.